welcome back to my channel. We are watching episode 5 of Outlander, and it is called Singapore. Alright, I'm gonna jump in. Oh yeah, I forgot who commented this, but you had let me know that this was Sinead O'Connor singing the intro. I didn't know that. And I think it's just makes this more special, because I always really liked her, and getting to know more about her background, and then of course her death. You know, when people die is when we all kind of are like, oh, what's going on? Sadly, it's not when people are alive that we care, I guess. But yeah, amazing. So this is cool that oh my god, that's beautiful. Just amazing that she's a part of this series, because I love this series.
Mandy wanted to talk to Granda.
Oh.
Why is this a good place to do it?
Well, he's here, isn't he?
You haven't found Granda's grave, have you, Jem?
No. Come see.
Not today, Jem.
Really?
Let's go home.
But
Mandy, come on, sweetheart, you too.
I mean, I know it's hard.
No, I didn't see Mama and Dad's headstones. And I never want to. But the kids go there to visit
June 18th, 1777, Fort Ticonderoga.
What on earth are they doing?
We've been stationed at Fort Ticonderoga for the past few months. A man who thinks he's a surgeon but isn't, and thinks that I am not because I am a woman.
Here we go. Nothing new, huh?
Ian joined us again, having made his way north by land.
We send all our love. Mama. Maybe it's better we don't know.
Are executed criminals, but
you call me a brute for thinking we are better off without such villains living among us.
Does he not believe it is a sin to take someone's life, William?
The life of a murderer? No. I call it justice. I simply cannot fathom why you did not choose a more peaceable profession, Mr. Hunter.
our parents died. A relative of mine arranged for me to attend a medical college in London. I believe it is a noble profession, and one that suits
He should meet Claire.
to agree to disagree on this matter. We Quakers cannot be shaken from our beliefs. We tremble only before God and his word.
Why don't you come back to my house? My wife would be pleased to offer you a supper and a bed.
That's nice.
That's quite generous of you.
People were so nice back in the day. In some ways. In some ways. Is that rat?
I hope you've not gone to too much trouble
Wait
on
a
our
minute, was
account.
that rats?
I'm sorry to hear it.
Aye.
Oh man.
I beg thy pardon. I think I must take some air.
That is jarring. Very. I don't know what I would do. Woo.
I suppose we should be grateful that the Johnsons could spare us any food at all, given their humble circumstances.
Oh, and bring your hard hat home with you.
Why?
I thought you could wear it to bed.
Oh. You can do that.
I'd say without your knickers on, but you don't seem to be wearing any.
Just something new I'm trying. Or old.
Pretty.
This is Mrs. Mackenzie, your new plant inspector. She's already familiar with the tunnel schematics, but she could do with a tour of the grounds. Introduce yourselves.
I hear you're replacing a rudder blade on one of the turbines today.
I'll take you.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Mr.
All right, very funny.
Good luck, Madam Inspector. We'll leave your keys on your desk. Go, 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 go!
Well, how the hell does she get out? Something's never changed. Oh, and it doesn't even work? It's like second grade all over again. The boys and the girls just fighting. Great. It's so cool though, because Bree gets to really follow in her mother's footsteps. Just being the only woman in a male-dominated career, but they're both so good at what they can do.
Right.
I wouldn't want to be there. Oh, no way. No. We can't go. What? She went through? But she doesn't have the gems, right? So if that's another portal? Damn. This is a really good episode. I like the back and forth a lot.
Ian, I refuse to believe that you don't know how babies are made.
I want to know why. To conceive, a man's spirit must overcome a woman's. Emily has a child now with Gahilodum, and his spirit was strong enough.
So hard to deal with.
Mine wasn't it?
It's hard.
I could never take another wife. Told me about the sperm. I wondered if there might be something wrong with mine. Could you maybe look?
Did Emily ever say... Did she ever say there was anything wrong with the child? Was she deformed in any way?
Isabel was perfect.
Many women lose children. Either through stillbirth or miscarriages for any number of reasons. I can assure you, this has nothing to do with your spirit and everything to do with science.
There's nothing wrong with me.
What I'm saying is that there's every chance you won't have a problem having a child with another woman.
Thank you, Auntie.
I really need that. God. And he could believe her because she's a scientist, a doctor. She has everything.
Jenny, wake up!
Gonna have to, oh god, yeah. Damn! Oh my god. Wow, what a punch.
I've never killed anyone before. I do not quite know what to do about it, Adam. I think I would know how to feel if it had been.
No. They wouldn't.
It was like a disgrace.
Yeah, in this situation, he had to.
Regular. He told us that Simon Fraser's one of Burgoyne's brigadiers and has the forward command. Your second cousin, Simon Fraser Balnean, very bonny fighter.
I don't doubt.
I would like you to have the money. But I shall hold on to this.
I thank
thee well.
I liked them all together. It was really enjoyable to watch them.
Kweli, sayo daliha jizagungo.
Guawong, Yoni.
What brings you here?
Son.
He looks like Ian.
I must attend to my daughter.
What? He's so cute. What a handsome boy.
Are you Welsh, brother?
I am. Your mother taught you English.
Yes. She says I'm the child of your spirit.
Is she?
Yes, but I should not say so to my father.
That is so interesting.
Your name is Ian James.
Ian James. I like it.
So, I mean, come on, can someone explain to me what's happening? Because that is Ian's son, is it not? Like, what just happened?
Tommy Reed said me and Mama and Mandy were all going to burn in hell as papists.
Do you know what to say to that?
I'll see you there. And I did. Only I said it in the Gaelic.
Oh.
In this classroom, we speak English. She shook me, Dad. And I cursed out. Why is it bad to speak Gaelic?
It's not. Dinna fash, we'll sort it
So,
out.
even around this time
I promise.
frame, like, why, I mean, I don't know the history on this. Why couldn't he speak
Pick up
Gaelic?
your rap to do.
Please, is it true? They tell me it will need to be amputated.
Oh my goodness.
I'm afraid they're right.
We were discussing the degree of amputation required. The good surgeon wishes to cut below the knee to preserve the joint.
I'm inclined to agree with Lieutenant Stacto.
I believe we must perform a mid-femoral amputation. Walter has a popliteal aneurysm, meaning that...
The artery is in danger of rupturing.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. He is, wow.
You're right. I'll go fetch some boiling water.
Boiling water?
To sterilize the instruments, to prevent post-operative infection.
This is so cool. That's a team.
Blades to boiling water.
Oh, shut
It will ruin
up!
the temper of the metal.
Hot water will do nothing.
I was told it was a matter of great importance.
There is. See for yourself, sir.
Is that our cannon? And our soldiers? What are you doing? Is there any at us?
Wow.
I instructed them to aim wide, sir. I only meant to demonstrate the vulnerability of our defenses.
By creating another. How dare you humiliate me, sir? Disobeying my order with this reckless public spectacle. Every man inside to defend the fort.
God.
Bring your men and that cannon back here. Immediately. And they are...
I hate it. He's like, humiliate me. This is has nothing to do with you, sir. This is bigger than you, sir. Don't forget it, sir. Jeez. Sir. Oh, yeah,
Hunter.
right. I'm like forgetting that they had like a little
I
moment.
didn't expect to see you again.
Claire Fraser is thy aunt. We've been working closely with her.
Suppose I'll be seeing more of you.
Aww.
I suppose so.
We, didn't part on the best of terms.
Aww.
But thanks to you, I have a chance to see her again.
Our first day. Flanger.
Slanger.
I'm worried they're never gonna respect me.
I imagine that's what it was like for your mother that first day at Harvard Medical School.
Yeah. What the heck?
A hidden drawer?
I found it yesterday when one of the
That's cool.
drawers...
Wow, that's cool.
Oh, Roger, it's beautiful.
Oh, Roger.
I love it. You did not have to... Thank you.
I swear, she saw someone outside and was scared, but I didn't see anyone.
Jamie.
Mandy, honey, hey.
It must be Jamie.
Did you see someone outside?
Oh, did they get up there? Oh, damn. Ooh, that is terrifying to see that.
The summit by daybreak. How is it we were not prepared for this?
Well,
No one could have foreseen it, sir.
Do we think...
They're in the house glued to the telly, so we have about 15 minutes.
Is that why he screamed so loud? Bree! I thought something was going on.
Inspection.
Oh, dear.
Roger.
There's something I have to do.
I kind of wish Bree was taller than him. That's kind of attractive. Like, if like they did follow the book, Bree's character being tall, that's, yeah. I like that. That I don't know why her being taller than him, kissing him, that was kind of hot. And right in between them.
So, who do I have to lock in a tunnel to get a drink around here?
No, he has still been in.
No, man, I'd have been in a second.
Hey, Donnie, bring a pint of your finest over here from a colleague.
Okay, cool.
You had your fun and games yesterday. We'll call it a clean slate. But if you ever do anything like that again, I will have the lot of you fight.
We have to evacuate.
I think I can walk with a little sport.
I'm so sorry. But it's too soon. The sutures won't hold.
I understand. You go on then.
Wow, that's really messed up.
Big Red needs you. So do the others.
It's cool.
Jem said he built this for you, Da. Kind of means I'm everybody's boss. It's not really that easy, telling the lads what to do. Even in this time, it's complicated.
We're done?
Roger and I bought Lallybroth.
That's no fair. It just ends like that. I feel like there was a little more left there for them to talk about. Like she was talking. Well, that was a great episode. Wonderful. Really, 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 really enjoyable episode. I really just loved the back and forth with the timelines. I love to see Bree and Roger and their journey in Lallybroch and in the kind of the present time, their present time. And then to see what Claire is up to, Jaime, and like they're still going through the same, it's like just the stupid ignorance of people and how, God, it's so frustrating. People's egos and ignorance it just it slows down progress. That's really what it comes down to. People don't want to be humiliated. They don't want to be like, oh, I was wrong. I don't want to say I'm wrong. So they'll let someone else take the blame, or they'll just whatever. Like this French guy, I don't know what he is, the colonel, whatever, general. It doesn't matter. He just is like a complete fool. He's a fool. He's gotten, he pretty much, people are, they have to abandon their fort, abandon everything they built. People probably died. I don't know if that black man got out. Everything looked like it was burning, so who knows? I hope he was okay, but also I think, I don't know. I honestly feel like Claire is telling him, like, hey, just drink the whole thing. Because if that's the case, because I don't know. Yeah. Because what mercy is he going to be shown? It's I don't know. It's kind of dark. It's not even kind of, it is. And that wouldn't have happened if they would have just listened to Jaime. And then Claire having to deal with her guy, like, I don't know, the guy that's telling her what to do, what not to do, and is sexist and doesn't care what she has to say or what she's gone through and all of her experience. It's just, well, you look one way, that is what it is. I only know one thing, so I'm going to stop you from helping hundreds of people. It's very frustrating. I think that's the hardest part about looking back at this time frame, like when people know things, when people are gifted and they're just shut down. And like that still happens today. So yeah, ignorance, fear, and your ego definitely slows down progress. Progress happens, but it happens slowly because there are those people in power or roles of authority who definitely stop progress because it scares them. They don't know what the outcome is going to be. And I guess there is maybe a natural instinct there to be afraid, because I think that is positive too. There is a positive to that because you never know what's going to happen. And it could be the wrong thing too. So there is a natural instinct, and that fear is there for a reason, but we have to it's a tough one, I think. Just like everyone does need to sort of come together on certain things sometimes and say, let's take a leap of faith here. And I think this is good, and let's hope it is, But it's just interesting to see that. But it's also happening in the time frame where Bree is living. There's still sexism. There's still a lot of hate. I mean, even towards little Jemmy, seems to be some sort of prejudice still and racism. So it's interesting, and obviously like prejudice against religion, and these things just never change. It's quite tiring. It's like, where are we? We're in 2024 now, and we still deal with all this stuff, and it's like, what? So dumb. We could be leagues ahead, but it's because of so many people just holding other people back. Okay, but this episode was really. I mean, I enjoyed it. The William and the Hunters, the brother and sister, that dynamic was cool. Every actor they choose to be in this series is just so great. They're great. You fall in love with everybody. They're really awesome. So it's just cool to watch them, and that whole situation with the rats and them having to get out of that situation. It's like, it's so scary. You never know, I guess. Like, I thought you could trust those people, and I was wrong. But I was like, yeah, back in the day. I was wrong about that. And yeah, I just think, like, human to human, you might have different beliefs. You can agree to disagree, as Denzel said, but you're still the same people. You still have, all three of those people, the Hunters and William, are good, and they can at least account on each other in that way. And yeah, it was just tough. It's just tough to see Jaime being like looked down upon and not get his plans in place, and they lost their fort. They lost their spot, and it's just, hopefully this doesn't happen again. And then Ian, I'm glad Ian was able to have a little bit of peace. I've been waiting for that, because just to feel like your spirit is bad or can't create a child or something, if there's something wrong with you, that's got to eat you up. That, like, no one can withstand that, especially if you believe it, and other people you respect are saying that to you. And I'm just so thankful that he respects Claire so much, and he knows that Claire knows. She knows so much, so he believed her right away. So I'm glad that he was able to go through that. I'm still questioning if that was actually Ian's son. It's really confusing to me. His spirit lives on in some way through her child, but that boy looks like he's half Ian. So here we go. I don't know. You guys can answer that for me. That would be helpful. Yeah, and last but not least, Bree's gonna have to go through some tough times with the men here at work, but she stood her ground. She was tough. She was fun. She didn't like cry about it or whine about it in front of them, at least. And then she was stern, and I think that was perfect. So I hope that it works out with them. And then the portal thing, I don't know what the hell that's all about, but she needs to tell Roger about it. And then the other thing, I'm kind of speeding through this because I have to go pick up my kids from school. But the last thing is, Jaime could be a ghost. Like, he could be floating in time. And they need to, like, figure out how to get him, because now I'm, like, thinking back to Claire and him seeing Claire in the window, looking up at the window, and him vanishing when Frank went over to him. I don't know. That's so interesting. I think the kids might be seeing him. So I hope that they answer that question at some point. I loved this episode. Thank you so much for watching with me. I will see you guys soon. Bye, everyone. Take care.